You know, I spent a lot of my life judging myself, feeling really down on myself, shaming myself for a lot of the things that I did. I've been really hard on myself for most of my life. I don't know if everybody's like that. I don't know if that's me. I know there's some others. I've had conversations with people who are very similar, but like, I don't know if this is something that that a lot of people deal with or not. I think it might be, because I think as people we're really, really good at judging. I think we're really good at judging everyone. I think we're good at judging ourselves. And I know, like, I often go back to this topic. I don't really know why I come back to judging so often. I promise it won't always happen, but I do. I come back to this topic because I think, like, we just do. I think it's because we do a lot of it. And not just to other people, like, we do it to ourselves a lot. Like, that's why I start off by saying that I've done this through a lot of my life. I wonder if you're the same, whoever you are watching this. And I'm not saying you are. I'm not like trying to suggest that you are and like supplant this in your brain, or implant, actually, whatever. I wonder if as people we're really good at judging ourselves, at getting mad, like so mad at us whenever we do anything wrong, at picking apart any little thing we do. I know when I make when I make these videos, I have to post them like right away. I don't edit them. I don't watch them back. I haven't watched a single one of the videos I've posted up until now because I can't. I'll pick it apart, and I probably won't post it if I do that, because I'm going to think, well, you said something stupid there, or you looked like an idiot here, or why did you wave your hand like that? I'm a hand talker. It's a thing. Just deal with it. Just kidding. But we are so good at this. And so sometimes we talk about how, like, oh, stop judging other people and you'll stop judging yourself, or stop judging yourself and you'll stop judging other people. It's weird that there's this connection, though, between that. Somehow there's this odd connection, and I've seen this in my life too, where when I started going easier on other people, I started going easier on myself. And no one's ever perfect. Like, I still judge myself. I'm wildly insecure. Wildly. I was just talking to a friend of mine about this, about how I am. I don't know if I'm ever going to kick that. I got more secure than I used to be, but I know I'm still insecure. My dog doesn't judge me. He's sitting right beside me, and he's fantastic. He's really cute. I'm not going to show him to you because that's, the whole camera will move around. It'll be a mess. Sometime you'll meet him. His name's Melvin. But everyone should have a pet. Pets don't judge. Well, that's not true. There are some cats. Cats are evil. Dogs are wonderful, though. Just kidding. If there's any cat lovers, don't hate me. But cats are of the devil. Oh no, just judge cat owners. Oh no. But I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly what the connection is between them, because there's so many things that go along with it. And I used to actually think that social media was bad, because of all the stuff that happens on social media with judging, where people just get that courage that they have from being able to sit behind a screen and say whatever they want, or sit there and just pick people apart. And I think there's always going to be people that do that, but it can also be used for a lot of good, for a lot of encouragement, for a lot of joy. I think that anything can go bad if you use it the wrong way. So I think we've actually really just got to be looking at ourselves in a lot of different areas of our life, and I guess just making sure that what we're doing for the right reasons, and we're using it well. And I'm not even talking like the Christian version of well. I'm saying just like the human version of well. Like, when you look at it, like, is this helping me? It's not even necessarily helping, but is this not like bringing me backwards? I found this scripture. I say I found because I wasn't actually looking for this one. I just came across this one. I was looking for something different. And it's in Luke 6. And And Luke writes here, Jesus said, forsake the habit of criticizing and judging others, and then you will not be criticized and judged in return. Don't look at others and pronounce them guilty, and you will not experience guilty accusations yourself. Forgive over and over, and you will be forgiven over and over. And then he goes on and talks about being generous and giving gifts and how it'll come back. And I know that it's a little bit different where he's talking about don't act like this towards other people and they won't do it back to you. Sort of like what you put out into the world is what's going to come back to you. What you show other people is what's going to come back at you. But there's an aspect of that I think is even internal for us. I think that when we stop judging others and try to stop judging ourselves, like it goes hand in hand where you're never going to be able to pull this off right off the bat. Never. I know, like I've been on like a bit of like a fitness kick for a few years now, and I remember like I heard somebody say once that when you start like turning your diet around, like start turning your eating around, if instead of eating the whole donut you just had everything but a quarter, that's actually still a win. That's a step in the right direction. So we have this wonderful thing as humans where like when we find ourselves judging someone, we're like, well, I already did it. I might as well just continue. And then you just like keep going down that road. And that's not even just with judging people, because there's tons of different things too. I'm going to get onto rabbit trails if I keep going down there. But really, if we're doing our best and we catch ourselves when we're judging other people, when we're judging ourselves, and we instead just flip it. Like you're thinking about somebody else and you think about how stupid they look and whatever it is that they're wearing, or you're judging for something they said to you that day. Flip it. Find something good just to tell yourself. You don't need to tell them. I'm not saying you text a person, you're a lovely, maybe that'll even help it. But the biggest thing is just flip it. What's something that they're good at? What's something that you're good at? What's something that you actually appreciate about yourself? When I have certain things about myself, physically, mentally, like there's things that I do, there's things that I look like, there's certain parts of me that I just like, I hate. And so I guess like I gotta find the things that I like and just build myself up with those things in my own brain. Because as I get better at this, at flipping that, whether it's just with me in a mirror or whether it's with somebody walking down the street, I believe that this is going to change the way that our lives go. I believe that the more that we stop judging others and ourselves for every little thing that we do is when we can actually make a difference and make an impact in the world. Like Christianity said, like for me, the biggest thing is Christianity. Anybody's watching this knows that. Like I've been very blatant about this, that my main goal in life is just to see other people come to Jesus. I believe that I can be so much more effective at that when I'm not judging people for what they're doing, but when I'm telling them that I love them and that I'm here for them and that I want to have a conversation with them no matter what it is that they're going through or dealing with, instead of shoving them into a hole that really people don't need any help being shoved into holes and feeling terrible about what they're doing or their lives or how they look. If you're judging someone, know that they're judging themselves probably 10 times worse than you are or ever have, which is why it hurts so much when somebody else affirms that. They don't need you to jump on the boat. When somebody screwed up, they probably know they screwed up. Yeah, maybe you got to talk about it depending what your relationship is with them, but you don't need to beat them up over it. Just like us. Honestly, like how often in our lives could we flip it? Could we take that judgmentalism, that bitterness, that insecurity, and just start to flip it? As I said, we can't pull it off right away. It's not going to work. This is an over time thing where Might be a week, might be a month, might be 6 months, might be a year before all of a sudden you're standing in the mirror and you look back and you think, holy crap, this is amazing. I'm not the same person that I was. Whether you're a Christian or not, I believe, and I'm pretty sure that no one will disagree with me, that everybody wishes they could live to a better standard than they're currently living. As I said, whether you're Christian or not, whether you believe what I believe or not, you wish you could do things that you're not currently doing. You wish you could be better. You wish you could do more. So try it out. Try flipping it. Try taking those judgmental, those insecure thoughts and flipping them in whatever way comes to your mind. Let's take that step towards positivity. See what happens. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Just a thought. See you next time.